Welcome back, WeArEuS, and this is Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. So it took me about an hour and a half to finally stop messing around and choose something for Sociel's levels and, well, mostly for his mythic path, really, because he can unlock, well, he can get pretty much any other domain for his class, which is cool, except I don't have enough spell slots, and he uses spell slots rather than being able to cast spontaneously, so what can you do? Oh, right. I also went up here to Crimson Dust, where there is a walking sinew. That's cool and all, but it's basically, it is basically, unequivocally, without question, a Titan. Yes, from the anime, which is cool. He was level 27, 22 undead, 5 something barbarian, I think. Anyway, he died in short order. The second time. The first time I was messing around with Sociel having an animal companion that was a velociraptor that I named Screech. Anyway, I went ahead and did that again because, well, off camera of course, because it gives you 20,000 XP, which means we only need 10, less than 10 in fact, to get everyone to level 14. Oh, so good. But for now, let's enter the extirpator's camp in hopes of getting the necessary XP to level up again. I anticipate violence, so I'm going to do some
the waiting's never fun.
really quick buffing. Probably not as useful.
No reason to pause.
And if nothing comes of it, no harm, no foul, we can go to, well, we'll head straight back to Dresden anyway, rest, and then talk to the Queen, and put a cap on Act 3. I'm pretty sure this is Act 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and summon Treants to shore up our defenses, or to act as walking meat shields with adamantine skin. Alright, let's change Sela's weapon while I'm thinking about it. Oh, we did already. Good. Quick save, and then let's...
Let us press on.
Oh dear, there are a lot of dead people here. That's Sociel speaking, if it wasn't clear. Oh, so that's how it's going to be. We might be able to deal with this.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Wait. What's its armor class? 43. Very interesting. I don't think this is any time to be stingy. Ooh, I forgot to use Bless Weapon. That's right. I'm actually going to sit back and wait for the Treants to all move in, but the Maw is the Maw, right? Gluttonous Maw will be able to move in first. So there is that. Like, I have no idea what happened there. There was a Treant there a second ago, and then I don't know. Let's not mess around with this thing. Yes. What else can we do to this thing? Will 10, so we can manipulate it based on its willpower. And no. Well, it rolled a 15. What can you do? Really need her to remove this, reduce some of its armor class. Come on. Could have also just had her try to kill it, but... Well, it will lose its armor class, some of its armor class for... how much longer?
Be gone, fiend!
Even if it fails, it's still useful, but... she could also just be doing damage to it. This is reflex, right? Yeah. Within touch range. Ooh, no. There's no particular elemental resistances. So let's summon a greater water elemental. Because why not? Oh, that's bad. Darren summon something too, or was I mistaken about that? No, I think that's only Social. Stalactites instead. Nope, it's got high reflexes. Okay. Completely worthless. Understood. Yeah. So we're not moving any of our people anywhere near that thing. If I have to, in order to keep it busy. Not good. In order to keep it busy, I'd rather just keep summoning Treants. Hey, now we're making progress. Channel power smite. Yeah, neutral.
You won't survive me.
Dang, no crit. Let's get another one in there. Yeah, I guess we could do this. I have no idea where it was summoned, but what can you do? It does not have very much health left.
This thing refuses to cooperate.
Oh, I forgot that guy was even here. Good for him. My goodness. The monster is dead. Wiping sweat from his face, Socio looks over the battlefields. It's the extirpators. This enemy must have been more than they could manage. The cleric folds his hands in a short funeral prayer. I liked fighting this big evil thing. Maybe we can find... Oh, goodness. Maybe we can find another one. Maybe we can look for it? Do you want me to look for it? I don't want to... But don't start dinner without me. You won't, will you? And why is Socio so sad? I don't like it when people are sad near me and I'm not. It makes me feel strange. Aiko lowers her nose and snorts sadly. Do you see your brother among them? No, he's not. I don't see him among these people. The relief is palpable in the young cleric's voice. What can you say about the bodies? I don't know why we would be asking that, but here we are. They died not long ago, judging by the wounds. They were killed by the same beast we just dispatched. Looks like that imposter sent us into a trap. Yes, looks like it. Let's return to Dresden and... Sozio clenches his fists. Oh, Shellen, help me endure this entire story. You know, I don't recognize myself. I serve the goddess of love, but... I hate these nights. I really do. It's sickening, but I don't know how to get rid of this feeling. Why do you hate them so much? The fact that we even tolerate them is a disgrace to the entire Crusade movement. Cruel tormentors who are indifferent to the suffering of others, or who perhaps even enjoy it. They don't enjoy suffering whatsoever. It's clear he hasn't talked to any of them. What are they doing on our side? Why do we let them justify all these atrocities by participating in the Crusades? Yeah. Anyway, you really haven't been yourself since that imposter showed up. The things he said about my brother, I admit I want to grab him by the throat and squeeze so hard his spine cracks. It's a dirty, unworthy desire, but I can't get rid of it. And worse, I think the reason I'm so angry is because I'm afraid he's telling the truth. Zila looks at Sozio with sympathy. Hold on, brother. If you need to talk, drink, and forget everything, or howl your grief at the moon, come to me. I'll support you. War is hard on good people. But this war isn't hard on you, Zila. What does that mean? It means I'm a paladin, one of the many swords of the gods forged and honed specifically for the war against those who want to see good people suffer. That is what makes us different from healer clerics, and from nuisances like you, kiddo. You're going to take that back, or I'll send you into battle wearing absolutely nothing. Can we just get past this now? Given the way that creature operates, I'm frankly surprised that there are as many bodies here as there are.
We march ahead.
Can I get some worthwhile loot, please?
Can't hide from me.
Yeah, I have no real need to go that way.
That is quite a discovery. Thanks, Lann. You're so awesome. Yet another obstacle.
Why are you upset at me? Let's see. Damage from non-magical weapons. Dang. Oh well.
Endure this!
The light will take you.
Seems fair.
Am I doing it wrong?
Well, crap, we really missed all of that, didn't we? Chaotic evil undead. Oh, what can you do? How much HP does he even have left? 17? Oh, well, he's as good as dead then, isn't he? Bye now.
Missed me already.
Didn't Morrow notice something earlier? Rick?
I did it! It happens sometimes.
How the frick did he get up there? Right, I had forgotten they might want us to do this. Well, did you talk to the extirpators? The extirpators, they're all dead. That's a shame. I think I'm welling up. It was a trap. You were hoping the monster would kill us, too. Accusations again. You can say whatever you like, but where's the proof? You can't scare me. Listen, do you understand the situation you've gotten yourself into? You'd be wise not to antagonate us. You should help us and hope that after everything you've done, we still have a little mercy for you. Mercy? I'd be a fool to believe that lie. I know how kind you and your brother are. My whole back is covered with scars because of his mercy. That's not true. It can't be true. Tell me what really happened. Or what? Do you want to leave this city? I can set you free and even give you a horse. Are you serious? I don't really believe the word of commanders, but hey, what choice do I have? Alright. I got nothing else to do. Your bars are strong, locks are good. You got me. I'll hope for your... The imposter casts a vicious look at Socio. Your mercy. Well, listen. This time I'll tell you how it was. I was a soldier fighting for the extirpators. That wasn't a lie. I was a valet for that scumbag Trevor. He used to work me hard, but that was a long time ago before the demons took him. Took him? How? Where? How could you even say such a thing? Socio's voice is choked with grief and rage. The imposter enjoys the look on Socio's face. Keep listening. Don't interrupt me. We were hunting a chimera back then. It's an easy job for the extirpators, even with all the demonic freakishness the wound gives a chimera. We were driving it toward your boy Trevor. He was preparing to attack, and then a demon appears, a huge one, scary in a black mask. Bam! Rips one knight to pieces. Bam! There goes another one. And then the demon looks at Trevor and says, "This one is good. I'll take him." And he picked him up like you ate nothing and vanished. Well, what could we do? The demon was chopping up knights left, right, and center. What could we do? We turned and ran. Then the rest of our guys caught up to us. They executed a few of us on the spot as a warning and made the others slaves. Live bait for the monsters. The slaves don't live long. Only 3 of us survived out of the whole unit, and no one has seen Trevor since. I think we've gotten a bit of the idea of what Trevor's turned out to be like, but we're going to go ahead and do that anyway. So, where is Trevor now? Are you deaf? I told you no one knows. A demon dragged him off, a demon in a black mask. As to the where and why, you'll have to ask them. There used to be a female knight among the extirpators named Marenta. How did she get Trevor's shield? Marenta? Oh, she and Trevor were sleeping together. When they dragged Trevor off, he dropped his shield, so she picked it up. Like, to remember him, I guess. I'm telling you, those two deserved each other. When Trevor was gone, she wanted all of us to be executed, the whole unit. The Paralictor refused to waste people. He said we would be useful as slaves. She made a scene and then transferred to another order. Good riddance. We know what happened to the extirpators. You said 3 of you survived. Where are the other 2? I think they were going to go to Canabres. They wanted to pretend to be refugees and then wing it. You want to catch them too? They're probably somewhere near the creepy church where the undead used to be. I heard they plan to build a shelter there to stay away from the local commander. Well, that's useful. So it's true. My brother betrayed everything we believed in. I really don't want to go to Canabres, though. I think you should hold off on that. This is only one person's side of the story, and a liar's at that. Let's find the other 2 survivors and ask them. What's the point of running away from the truth? The others will only confirm his words. Socia looks down, but then hesitantly looks up at you. Although it probably wouldn't hurt. Excuse me, I need some fresh air. And I won't talk to the prisoner, so I don't have to follow through on my word. Maybe we should go and talk to them first before we do anything involving the Queen. pair of wounded fugitives sit wrapped in a rag near a barely smoking fire. A half-elf man and a dwarf woman. There's a mixture of revulsion and sympathy on Soziel's face. After a moment of hesitation, he walks toward the fire. Did you escape the slavery among the Knights of the Order of the Nail? What? No, revered cleric. We know nothing about any. Stop playing dumb. They know all about us. It's obvious that Graham ratted us out, the scoundrel. We're done for. The half-elf looks at you wistfully. He's clearly ready to part with his life. Soziel looks at you silently. There's a storm of emotions on his face. He opens his mouth to say something, but after taking a shaky breath, closes it again. The cleric obviously doesn't know where to begin. What can you tell us about Graham? A complete scumbag. The Knights hired infantry are no followers of Shailen. There aren't many good people among us, but Graham still stood out. The last to fight, the first to eat, always ready to pillage, rob civilians, steal from corpses. There's nothing he wouldn't do. And he drank like a horse. One of the knights, probably the best of them, he made Graham his valet, tried to make him a better person, but to no effect. Graham quit drinking, though, but he was still scum. This knight had a saying. He said Graham changed his gold for copper coins. I'm not sure there was ever anything golden about Graham. Rust, more like. But Master Vena tried to see some good in him. It's a pity he died without finding anything. Changed his gold for copper coins. Soziel repeats these words in a whisper, clenching his fists. Our proverb from Andoran. I know it's pronounced Andoran, Anyway. Tell me about the death of the knights and your escape. The order we served hunted monsters. If you didn't hear that, fine. The order we served hunted monsters. You know, manticores, basilisks, sometimes even dragons, but this time their instincts were wrong. Yes, they didn't expect that beast. It caught them off guard, and before we knew it, half the unit was dead. They tried to fight back, but What about us? For us, it was a chance to be free. We ran towards Canabras. Nobody there would care where we'd come from and who we'd served. But Graham was braver. He took armor from a corpse and went to Mendev through Dresden. It's probably where you picked him up, right? We're trying to find information about Trevor Vanek. Did you know him? Master Vanek. The dwarf looks down. We served under his command. He was an amazing man, a true hero. What was he doing? We heard he came from somewhere in Andoran, not for profit like us. No, he had one goal, to rid this world of demons. I always thought he was too good. Such a man should have been a paladin, but who are we to question our commander about his life choices? Anyway, he made his way in the world. In half a year, he was promoted from a squire to a knight, went through the trial and earned the right to wear black armor. Soziel bites his lip without saying a word. What kind of person was he? Strict and demanding towards others, but toward himself above all. And despite his strictness, he was a kind man. He just knew that discipline was required if we wanted to survive here among the demons. He'd work as hard, he could thrash the hide off us for wrongdoings, but his strictness saved many lives. Yes, he often talked to us about his brother. According to him, he was a real saint, but even if only part of what Master Vanek told us was true, his brother was a decent man. Not a fighter, not a hero, an ordinary village priest somewhere in Andoran. A man who seeks no glory, but just does everything he can to help others. Soziel looks away. Master Vanek idolized him. He used to say he would never be as good a person as him, but at least he would win this war so that his brother wouldn't have to see it. I don't know what kind of person his brother really is, but I remember one thing. He used to say when you go to a war, leave your heart at home or you'll taint it. I think his heart really stayed there with his brother in Andoran, among all those orchids and vine groves, clean and pure while his body was drowning in mud and blood here. What happened to him? We killed him. That's not true. It was the demons that killed him. We could have saved him, but we were cowards. I'll never forgive myself. We were hunting down a chimera and Master Vena and the other knights were supposed to kill it. And suddenly a terrifying demon in a black mask appeared out of nowhere. He roared something like, "You'll do," and grabbed Master Vena, and then he ran. Straight at us. We should have fought him and taken him back, but we panicked and scattered, and when we came to our senses, there was no sign of them. We were made slaves as punishment, and they said if we couldn't fight honorably in formation, we'd atone for our crime by doing dirty work. They made us dig trenches, carry baggage, and in battle they'd send us ahead to distract the monsters as bait. We dropped like flies. Out of all those who were in that hunt, only the two of us survived. 3 if you count Graham. Wait, so was he killed or abducted? No one found his body, it's true, but no one saw him again either. What could the demons have done to him? They must have devoured him. Hopefully it was quick. There was a woman named Marenta in the chapter. How did she get Trevor's shields? She was Master Vena's betrothed. When the demon dragged him away, his shield was left on the ground. Marenta took it as a keepsake. I don't know what he saw in her. She was angry like a devil, but with him, even she seemed to become a bit kinder. But once he was gone, she turned into a real... I don't know what that word is. She wanted us to be executed for cowardice, every last one of us, and when the commander said no, she left for another order. I don't know what happened to her after that. So what say you, Socio? Socio, so you are... No one saw a body, right? So maybe I still have a chance of finding my brother. Thank you for your words. You've given me back my hope. The Socio hands a small bag to the fugitives. Take this. There are healing potions, food, some gold, and a letter. Show it to the guards at the gates of Canabras. You will be taken care of. Thank you, Master Vena. Your brother was right. You really are a saint. Taking the bag, the fugitives walk away quickly. The cleric watches them leave. It seems I knew very little about my brother and about myself. He looks at you sadly. So how do you feel? You were acting strangely during the conversation. Soziel rubs his forehead. I was frightened. More frightened than I've been fighting any monster. Even more frightened than when the demons destroyed Canabras. I was afraid of what they would tell me, and now I've heard it all. It's truth. I can't wrap my head around it, but at least the fear is in the past. What I was most afraid of is true. It hurts so much, and still this pain is easier to bear than uncertainty. Thank you for being with me. Had I been alone, I probably wouldn't have said a word. It's not only... I don't know why anyone would say this, but... It's not only Trevor's fate you're worried about, is it? Soziel nods. I've always looked up to Trevor. I thought I was weak and I tried to be like him, but if he's fallen so low, then what could happen to me? What do I know about myself and my limits? What will I become? I do want to go try and look for him because, I mean, at the very least, That's loot and XP. And we can take all of that to the bank. I think I've avoided 3 separate occasions now where I could have gone with the good option, so we'll do it this one time, just in the hopes that it may open the path to greater loot. Yes, thank you for continuing the search with me. Even if he is in the abyss, dead or alive, I'm sure that together we'll find him. I found out the truth, but the cleric shakes his head. I'm not sure what to think of it. Trevor fell as a paladin, but did you hear what those people said about him? He was the best of them? I can't wrap my head around it. What do you make of it all? Your brother is a real hero. He might not have been able to shine among the paladins, but he found a place where he could make the world better. Exiled from the paladins to become the best. This is not what he dreamed of, but at least he saved someone. He changed some lives for the better. Isn't that the true calling of a hero? The most important point is that he might still be alive. I don't know what the demon in black in the... That's a weird way to put it. I don't know what demon in a black mask attacked him and where he was taken, and it scares me to imagine what they did to him there, but he might still be alive, and that means my hope is still alive too. Did you hear that? It's the sound of a level up. Oh. Be still, my beating heart. Thank you for helping me find out the truth, whatever it was. Oh, and then an additional 3,200 on top of that. Nice. Alright, let's get out of here. Back to Dresden. What the actual frick am I looking at here? I forgot I had something waiting for us in here, but what the actual frick? You're approached by a procession of ornate chests flashing predatory grins. Hey, Commander. How are we doing today? They didn't want to let us in to see you at first. We're mimics, the lot of us, and a lot of fun we are, too. We can turn it to a chair, and then when an enemy sits on us, we grab them on the rump. We heard about a new commander from the Crusaders, a cheerful sort with a good head on his shoulders. So we figured we'd join you and be knighted. You know, like the rest of those free Crusaders of yours. If I've ever been truly horror-struck over these last 1,000 or so years, I can't recall, but I certainly am now. Why do you even want to join the crusade? Why? Everybody's joined it, so we figured we'd join too. I mean, if you could turn wood into knights and kids into knights, then why not us, huh? Gobbling up demons and cultists might even be more fun. We could transform into an altar of Baphomet, wait for a cultist to come up close and start preaching, and then... Perfect. Consider yourselves enlisted. I dubbed thee Sir Wardrobe, Sir Footstool, and Sir Cultist's Bed. Now we're talking. Look, we're crusaders now, my lads. Them demons better beware. Out of everything I could have been expecting, that was not one among them. But it was interesting, wasn't it? Pretty sure that's it for everything, so we're going to go ahead and rest, and then we'll talk to the queen who's back there in that same... I can't remember the name of the room.
It must be a lot of fun living in a tribe. Like one big family.
People watching your every move, sticking their noses into your business, telling you how to live. Yes, it was fun, fun, fun.
Alright, and now we start the party. Ooh, that sneeze came out of nowhere.
Well, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. The Midnight Fane will fall.
We must send the people of Dresden to take shelter, and you must inform all of your companions. The hour is upon us.
You can go. Welcome home. Let's do this. You smell the tang of metal in the air and the dry and warm air of the mysterious fane, accompanied by a hint of rotting flesh. The hand of the inheritor ruffles his wings anxiously. The golden glow that usually surrounds the angel seems to have been snuffed out. A grim, distorted place. It feeds on foulness and breathes foulness. It's as if we have descended into the abyss itself. All the lands of the world wound are corrupted with its poison, but I have never seen anything like this. Now let's move on. The queen, who has been silent up until now, raises her hand in an imperious gesture. I have the following tactics in mind for us. I'm not going to bother trying to do an English accent because half the time I lose it in the middle of a sentence. I'm just not going to bother. The hand of the inheritor and I shall take a defensive position and try to, let's say, attract the demon's attention. I'm certain they won't miss their chance to dispatch the Crusade's figurehead and deprive Radiant Diomede of her herald in one fell swoop. Commander, your goal is to battle your way to the depths of the Fane and find and dispatch the demon leader, whoever that may be. However, be alert. If you hear the sound of a horn, rally to our side once more. Together we will break the demon's resistance and dispose of their leader. Then we'll decide what we can do to eliminate this threat once and for all. As if replying to the king, as if replying to the queen's words, a terrible roar thunders up from the depths of the Fane. Oh, that must be the master of the house bidding us welcome. If my hearing serves me right, that is the roar of a Balor, the most bloodthirsty spawn of the abyss. Find him, champion, and may Iomade light your way. I don't think I will. I guess I'm going to have to voice this too, huh? Hold your tongue, demon. I am Galfrey of Mendev, the queen and leader of the Holy Crusades. I have come here with my warriors to purge the land you have corrupted. Queen or not, do you think I have a clue what you humans call each other? Crush them, you scum, or Derazan will have you for dinner.
They will break against our resolve.
The Bow Eliminator. I like the part where Asila doesn't get to get on her horse. Anyway. Why did that hit that? That doesn't make any sense.
Make every strike count.
Ooh. Okay. Right, they're never useful. Gotta remember that part. Uh-oh, looks like someone's looking at bismuth. The Babaos see invisibility, so that's not an option. Fine. I have no idea what was going on in his head. If bismuth moves, he dies. Yet we have to get him out of the way. Risk it for the biscuit.
Retreat is not an option.
Why do AI allies frick? Why do AI allies have such retarded AI, but enemies tend to be mildly more intelligent?
You've crossed the wrong line.
Just land things, I guess.
Guide my blade.
We'll have to be quick once this last guy dies.
Rules are made to be broken.
This. Hurry up. Good lord. Oh. Well, that came close to being a disaster. Alright, good enough. In case you're wondering, I'm not going to be leveling them up right now. I know Babaus don't have any good gear on them, so I can go ahead and ignore that. Okay.
A bright future awaits us.
They've nothing of value to offer, so I guess the only thing we can do is... Why does this guy not have any freaking spells? That doesn't make any sense. We just rested.
Together we stand.
Anyway. Well.
Yes?
Tell me, and I'll do it. It seems I've made a mistake.
Oh, don't cry. Okay, that's a good enough army.
Rely on me.
This war must end. We'll make things right. You're a good person.
Skip
I
the
like
pleasantries.
is restless. I wonder why.
The altar is covered in the same symbols as the door in front of it. And it has 3 slots marked with symbols of the 3 demon lords, Descari, Baphomet, and Nocticula. Okay. Which way do we go? There we go.
Are we in trouble yet?
Lann, could you be a dear?
Aha! I'm curious. Well,
Why are you like this? Yeah, there was no good reason for him to fail. Oh, it was a difficulty class of 33. And the other one is around the corner. And involves a fight with a distorted mythic shear. Great.
quiet steps, weapons ready.
Not a fan of all of that. I could have someone cast a spell in there. Is that the best option, though?
I always did what was right. Therefore, I became
God
righteous.
dang it, not this
Does it mean
line.
Whatever I do now becomes right because I am righteous.
I actually really hate that line. I'm glad it is so extremely rare. Oh, we can do this. No, we can't. Maybe a baby elemental then? Well, it's in there, but no one seems to... Oh. A tall barricade of bodies spans the passage and gives off an ungodly stench. Huge ash giant carcasses are wedged between broken demon corpses and the tattered remains of mortals. Some of the bodies have obviously been here for days and have begun to rot, while others are dripping with fresh blood. They were slain recently. You hear trembling, wicked laughter on the other side of the barricade. You recognize the voice. It belongs to Minago. I knew you'd come. I knew you'd even find us here. Look, we've raised a barrow in your honor. Derazand ordered us to disembowel all the prisoners and any of his soldiers who dared to show any fear or not enough zeal. Great. It's weird that this part is not voiced. It's really weird. Great. Not for the first time the demons' blind fixation on destroying everything in their path has worked out in our favor. Yeah. Demons aren't exactly renowned for their strategic planning. Tactic 1, smash. Tactic 2, devour. Tactic 3? What tactic 3? Yes, I can just picture a class in Demon Military Academy. Teacher, but if we break down all the walls when we capture a city, what can we use for our own defense after? And instead of answering, the teacher just bites the student's head off. It's over, Minago. You're dead. We'll see about that. I outlived Nilkaneth. You failed to kill me in the chapel and in Dresden. You will not kill me today. Where are you, you dumb beasts? If you don't want your body added to this pile, stop him! Where did my... There it is. Jeez. Certainly took a lot to trigger this fight, didn't it? What the actual frick did I just see? Were you in the no-no zone, mister?
Kneel before me.
Yeah. It's kind of annoying that they're not setting off these traps, which was my plan. When the fight started, anyway. Can you guys start fighting the ones that are right here, right now first? Maybe? Interesting.
You won't survive me. Did you see that?
Nope, not really. Thanks to all this shoddy camera work. I don't think there's really any need for her to cast any spells, is there? They have to get through the wall of trees, which is steadily funneling around them to the distorted mythic shear. Because, you know, why the frick not? I don't want to use Ivu to do that. And we do need to set off one of these traps. She took a 40 from that. Cute.
This one's mine.
And so it was. Well, that's going to be her turn, so I may as well get the loot. That's right, just walk. Just walk at your own pace, buddy. This isn't a fight. Can you hit him from here? Now we just have to sit here and wait for the stupid thing to revive again, because of course we do. And he's in a really bad spot. You love to see it.
Endure this!
Okay, first of all, let's get all of these treants out of here so I can see. Could you not fail this time?
The mongrel did it!
Thank you. Interesting. Pickable. So I have to.
Thanks, Lann. You're so awesome, Lann.
We will live.
I think I'm going to wait. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy.
Make every strike count.
Great, the treants can't move up.
Into the flame.
Let's get him right here. Ooh. Yeah, he didn't regret getting up. Why is he still on the floor?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Ta-da! We did it! As if there was ever any doubt. Frankly, it's just obnoxious having the enemies being able to revive.
Hide from me.
Oh, great. It's in the dark all the way around the corner. Can you say? Well, I mean, Obviously, it's a trap. Ambush, that's the word. Can you say ambush? Much better. Whoa. Over here. Careful now.
Aha! What's over there? Thanks, Lann. You're so awesome, Lann.
There's an enemy right here. Greater Catavacus Marauder. Should be able to get this without upsetting them.
Mongrel bitter.
Now everyone can enjoy the party that's about to happen. I probably should go ahead and remove these parts from the video, huh? Oh, that's unexpected. And delightfully spicy. We'll have Lann start this party off.
Be ready for the worst. You won't survive me.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
100 and... Oof. And it's dead. Well, that's got to be seriously disappointing for these two. I'm going to just sit back and wait, see what happens. Oh, they're not going to even... Okay. I guess that's fine too.
The inheritor.
Endure this.
Jeez. Oh my god. He can't stop critting. What is this? To the abyss? You shouldn't have. They also should have had better guards. Anyway, what's down here? What is this construction? There has to be something here, right? I don't have anyone that can see invisibility, so we move on. Huh. So we have something of a dilemma. If we use athletics to get past this, the Treants don't come with us. Oh, this isn't open. It's almost like I'm stupid or something.
Oh, the waiting's never fun. Fighting for a righteous cause is certainly different from a simple massacre. The former is more bloody and performed with edges out.
Well, that's one Treant. So we're sort of just stuck with crossing like this.
Thanks, Lann. You're so awesome, Lann.
Oh, right. Oh, so that is the way we have to go. That's fine. Ooh, greasy. Nope, I don't like that. There goes Lann's turn. Was hoping to get some really nice cleanup done with him, but apparently not.
Press the attack!
What's the HP of these guys? Oh, this is easy. Yeah, we like that.
The light take you.
I mean, I would summon another Treant, but we're sort of about to change locations again, which means there were two of them in that spot. That's kind of awkward. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, not really. I was going to say it's unfortunate for them that Lann is now awake, but the fact of the matter is that he only has one actual move this turn. That move is going to be to kill this guy. Unless he whiffs it, which is weird.
Retreat is not an option.
Rego literally cannot stop killing.
No glory without risk.
And we have purged once again.
Let us press on.
The Blizz. Well, don't mind if I freaking do. Mithril Flaming Enhancement +3. Whatever this +3 Flaming Mithril Battle Axe confirms a critical hit, the resulting sparks have a chance to ignite enemies around with a sacred fire. All enemies within a 10-foot range must pass a reflex saving throw with a difficulty class of 23 or suffer 1 to 6 holy damage for 1 to 4 rounds. It's not bad. It's just not good. It's probably better than this piece of garbage, though. Yeah, it's 17 to 29. Yeah, it's definitely better than that. So we're going to go ahead and put that there. Just like I like it. And I think that's it. I'm not going to be able to change to the Blizz anytime soon, but when I can, maybe I will.
Thanks, Lann.
I mean,
You're
she
so
doesn't
awesome, Lann.
she doesn't crit like crazy like Lann does, but ooh. Let's get an Arcana check before we end the video.
I think I did it.
This wall of purple flame can only be a planar rift, the one called the Gates of Midnight in the Lexicon of Paradox. And so, it is through this rift that we are going to go. And, well, cause a little mayhem. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen. We're going to be back Tuesday with another episode in which we go through here and raise some heck. I know I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. If so, well, you know when to come back and where to come back to. And so with all that said, we will see you we'll see you next time.
You see